welcome you to Hadlock Field for Bulldogs baseball. Today we welcome our SMAA rival, the Stags of Cheverus High School. Here are today's starting lineups and batting orders. First for Cheverus, coached by Matt McHugh. Leading off at second base, number 8, Luke Knowles. Hitting second for shortstop, number 5, Justin Ray. Hitting third in left field, number 9, Nathaniel Laporte. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 23, John Welch. Hitting fifth, the designated hitter, number 1, Sam Clark. Batting sixth at third base, number 10, Chris Simino. Hitting seventh and catching, number 22, Hayden O'Donnell. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 14, Nate Rogers. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 3, Andrew DeGeorge. And today's starting pitcher, number 13, Jack Mullen. And now for your Bulldogs, coached by Mike Rutherford. Leading off the pitcher, number 9, Donnie Tachi. Batting second in center field, number 5, Ben Stasium. Hitting third in right field, number 27, Ben Sawyer. Batting fourth at first base, number 10, Griffin Buckley. Hitting fifth, the shortstop, number 2, Billy Barnard. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 11, Cole Walter. Batting seventh in left field, number 20, Jake Loranger. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 24, Danny Tachi. Batting ninth and catching, number 22, Sam Nope. And starting at second base for the Bulldogs, number 4, Henry Westfall. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask you to please rise as we honor America and those who protect her with the playing of our national anthem.
Hello, leading off for Cheverus is number 8, Luke Knowles. First pitch of the ball game is a swing and strike. And a swing and strike. 0-2. Long fly ball out to center field. Center fielder a few feet over and makes a catch. 1 down.
The shortstop, number 5, Justin Ray.
Now batting, number 5, Justin Ray. Oh, beautiful pitch. Dropped it right over. Had the batter stepping away. 0-1. Just outside. 1-1. Popped up. First baseman underneath it. Foul ground, makes the catch. 2 down. Now batting number 9, Nathaniel LaPointe.
Nathaniel LaPointe.
Called strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Oh, he was faked on that pitch. 2-2 count. I think he was looking for the fastball, but dropped off there. Ground ball to the shortstop, and it's underneath his glove. So the batter LaPointe on it first. 2 down here. Now batting the cleanup hitter, number 23, John Welch. And we'll keep our eye out on LaPointe at first. Not a big lead. Tachi looks over. And it's a called strike, 0-1. A little bit bigger lead for LaPointe. Throw over, and the ball gets away. And LaPointe heading down to second base. And there won't be a throw. So 0-1 count on the batter. And now Cheverus with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Foul back into the net, 0-2 count. Check swing, and infield umpire says no swing. They checked it. Outside, 2-2 count. And he swings through it, and Tachi strikes him out. So, in the middle of the first inning, it's Cheverus 0, Portland coming up. All right, bottom of the first. Leading off for Portland is number 9, Donnie Tachi, the pitcher. Got himself out of that top of the first inning. And we'll see what he does at the plate. First pitch by Cheverus is outside and low, ball one. And it's a line shot that's going to drop in, and it gets past the outfielder. Tachi rounds first, heads into second with a stand-up double. And there you go. It's always nice when the pitcher can help himself out here at the plate, which he did. So now Portland has a runner in scoring position. Nobody out here, top of the first inning. Now batting number 5, Ben Stasium. That was a nice line shot. Infield is playing in, so anything past him, you can run for a while. And it's bunted, and it's up into the net. So it looks like Portland's playing a little strategy here, trying to get the runner over to third, willing to give up an out here. Corner infielders are in on the grass, and they picked him off. Well, had him leaning, and shortstop snuck in behind, and they had him dead to right there. No doubt about that one. Outside, 1-1. Right across the plate, 1-2. Down low, 2-2. And he swings on a low and outside pitch for a strikeout. Now batting number 27, Ben Sawyer.
Right fielder, number 27, Ben Sawyer.
Swings through that one, 0-1. A lot of space between center fielder and the left fielder. And it's fouled off the plate, foul, 0-2. And, oh, what a play by the pitcher. He was falling off towards right, towards first base, and reached back and made a beautiful catch for the third out of the of the inning. So after one complete inning, it's Cheverus 0, Portland 0. Now batting here in the top of the first, number 1, Sam Clark. And it catches the inside corner of the plate, strike 1. Donnie Tachi has thrown a lot of strikes. I don't have a statistician here, but I'd say most of what he's thrown so far have been strikes. And that's a line shot. Center fielder coming in. Oh, the shortstop made a beautiful catch over the shoulder. I thought the center fielder had that, but the shortstop, and he's getting quite the congratulations. That was a heck of a play.
Number 10, Chris Semino.
Now batting number 10, Chris Semino. Tachi steps off. And Semino calls timeout. Little gamesmanship going on here between the pitcher and the batter. And that's a line shot right at the left fielder, and he barely moved and made the catch. 2 quick outs here.
The catcher, number 22, Hayden O'Donnell.
Now batting number 22, Hayden O'Donnell. Just low, 1-0. Oh, way outside pitch, and he couldn't hold up his swing. 1-1. I think Tachi's got him a little fooled. They're looking for something a little faster. Inside, 2-1. Couldn't hold up his swing. I think that, they're looking for like a fastball, and he's just dropping it off the corner on the outside. And that's down low and on the outside, and Tachi gets him 2-2. Oh, and a generous call on the outside corner of the plate for a called third strike. So, in the middle of the second inning, it's Cheverus 0, Portland 0. Top of the third inning, now leading off for Cheverus, number 14, Nate Rogers. And that one's popped up a mile, and the shortstop is underneath it, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now batting, number 3, Andrew DeGeorge. Up high, ball 1. And it's a called strike. Catches the inside corner of the plate. 1-1. Time is called. And it's a ground ball. Picked up by the third baseman. Here's the throw, and he's out. 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Number 8, Luke Knowles. And straight back into the net, 0-1. Time is called. Tachi's been he's been pitching his game, speeding up when he needs to and slowing down also. Outside, ball 1. In the dirt, ball 2. And that's called a strike. 2-2. Just low. Full count. I believe that is the first full count of the ball game for either pitcher, and here we are in the top of the 3rd inning. And he walks him. Second runner of the ball game for Cheverus. So with 2 out, Cheverus has a runner on first. Now batting number 5, Justin Ray. And we'll keep our eye out on Knowles at first. Not a big lead. And it's high and outside, 1-0. And it's grounded foul over to the Cheverus dugout. First base coach talking to Knowles. Let's see what's going. A little bit bigger lead. And that one got away from Tachi. Threw over the top of the head of Ray. 2-1 count. And in plenty of time. Time called. And that's called a strike. 2-2. 2 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knowles' lead is another step bigger. And check swing, but that ball was a strike no matter what. So Tachi strikes out Rays. So the middle of the 3rd inning, it's still Cheverus 0, Portland 0. Bottom of the 3rd inning, leading off of Portland is number 20, Jake Loranger. Up high, ball 1. And that's called a strike. 1-1. That's called a strike. 1-2. And a little ground ball, and he is out by a mile. Second baseman picks it up, throws him out. Now batting, number 24, Danny Tachi.
Danny Tachi.
Swings through that one. 0-1. That was a beautiful pitch to swing at, too. Just dropped right over. Just down low, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And that's fouled off into the left field stands. 2-2 count. Clouds are starting to break up a little bit. It rained all morning. This game was moved from a Saturday to today on a Friday. I think we're in between rainstorms, so we'll get the game in. Tachi calls timeout. And that's fouled off to the right. Tachi stays alive. And he looks at a called third strike. Dropped right over. 2 down. Now batting number 22, Sam Nope.
22, Sam Nope.
Swings through that one, 0-1. And that's fouled off to the right. Coach for Portland picks it up. 0-2 count here. And it's just low. 1-2. Ground ball to the second baseman, picks it up, gets him in plenty of time for the third out. So after 3 complete innings, it's still Cheverus 0, Portland 0. Top of the 4th inning, now leading off of Cheverus is number 9, Nathaniel LaPointe. And here comes the sun for the very first time today at 4:40 in the afternoon. And it's a hard hit ball, and the shortstop doesn't get it, and LaPointe's on it first. So first batter here for Cheverus is on in a scoreless game. Now batting number 23, John Welch. And we'll keep our eye on LaPointe here. At this point, the way both pitchers are pitching, 1 run could win this ball game. And a beautiful bunt. And Tachi throws down to second, and they call him out. I thought for sure he was going to get pulled off the bag there, but he stayed on the bag. The umpire calls him out. He must have dragged his foot across the plate as the ball started heading towards right field. So they get the lead runner in LaPointe. And Welch is on with a fielder's choice. Now batting number 1, Sam Clark. And it's outside and low, ball one. And we'll keep our eye on Welch at first base. So Tachi helped himself there. And it's a line shot to the second baseman. So bottom of the fourth inning, now leading off for Portland, back to the top of the order is number 9, Donnie Tachi. So we hit pause there in the top of the fourth inning, but that was a double play, beautiful play by the second baseman, Henry Westfall. And the first pitch here in the bottom of the fourth to Tachi is a ball. Yeah, the runner, Welch, was caught way off the bag. He was running. And another line shot by Tachi. But that one snagged. And he's ripped the ball twice. First time up he had a double, and this time it's just a hard out. Now batting number 5, Ben Stasium. And he bunts it foul to the left. So both shortstops here, while Cheverus and Portland have made it pretty good plays today. And that's called a strike. 0-2. And swings through that one, struck him out. Now batting number 27, Ben Sawyer. That's a called strike, 0-1. Ground ball picked up by the third baseman, and he gets him for the third out. So after 4 complete innings, it's Cheverus 0, Portland 0. All right, top of the 5th inning. Now leading off for Cheverus is number 10, Chris Cimino. Inside, ball 1. And it's a line shot right out to the left fielder. Comes in a few steps and makes the out. Now batting number 22, Hayden O'Donnell.
Hayden O'Donnell.
Down low, ball 1. And that's a called strike. 1-1. And that's a called strike. 1-2. Those pitches are unhittable on the outside corner of the plate. And he swings through that one for a strikeout. Now batting number 14, Nate Rogers.
The center fielder, number 14, Nate Rogers.
And it's a ground ball. Second baseman scoops it up and throws him out for the third out. So, middle of the fifth inning, it's Cheverus 0, Portland 0. All right, now batting number 10, Griffin Buckley. And it's a ground ball. Second baseman a few steps over, and he throws him out. One pitch, one out. Now batting number 2, Billy Bernard.
The shortstop, number 2, Billy Bernard.
And he attempts the bunt, but it goes back to the net. And he attempts it again, 0-2. I think at this point, this stage of the game, both teams are looking to get anything going. And it's off the pitcher to the second baseman. Does he have time? He does. And they're going to go out and see how the pitcher's doing. Pitcher says he's okay. No one's coming out of the dugout. And so that's a 1-4-3 play. Now batting number 11, Cole Walter. That ball was going right up the middle. And that's the way this game's going. Both pitches are great, and both pitches have that's a called swing and strike, 0-1. And the pitcher for Cheverus picked a player off for Portland. You know, so they've done, and that's a swing and strike foul, 0-2. And Tachi made a nice throw to second base to get the leading runner. So both pitchers have done really well today. Time called. And right straight back. He got just enough to stay alive. And he swings through that one for a strikeout. So, after 5 complete innings, it's Cheverus 0, Portland 0. All right, top of the 6th inning in a very, very fast game. This game's only been an hour long, and we're in the top of the 6th inning. Number 3, Andrew DeGeorge. Outside, ball 1. And it's out to right field and makes the catch. Straight and coming straight in. One down. We're back to the top of the order. Number 8, Luke Knowles. And that's fouled up into the stands here to the right. Straight back into the net. Quick 0-2 count here. Yeah, both pitchers here for Cheverus and Portland, I don't believe are anywhere near a pitch count that would put them in risk of being taken out. And that one's popped up straight back here. Time called. And that one's fouled off towards the Expo. So Knowles fighting off all these pitches by Tachi. Oh, and he strikes him out. Knowles could not hold up on that one, that inside pitch. It looked real good, and he goes down swinging. Now batting number 5, Justin Ray. One of the few inside pitches that Tachi's thrown today for a swing and strike. And that one's popped up a mile. Let's see what happens here. And, oh, I think it just hit the net. Nice try by the left fielder. I don't know if the net, this is I believe the second year here the Sea Dogs have had the net up, and I think maybe if the net wasn't there, he would have had a chance at possibly catching that ball. And off the wrist, second baseman picks it up and he throws him out for the third out. So, middle of the 6th inning, it's still Cheverus 0, Portland 0. Okay, bottom of the 6th inning, now leading off for Portland, number 20, Jake LaRanger. And he bunts it foul to the Cheverus dugout.
These guys need to do bunt rehearsals, don't they?
Yeah, the bunting today has been a little suspect. And that's called a strike, 0-2. Quickly behind here is Jake. And you can't be behind on either one of these pitchers. And he swings on a low and outside pitch. First strikeout. Now batting, number 24, Danny Tachi.
Number 24, Danny Tachi.
And he lays down a bunt and it's foul. So it looks like Portland's trying to get anything going here, and it's just been tough. Other than the fact the first inning, Tachi led the game. Donnie Tachi led the game off with a double and didn't come in to score. And it hit him, but it's a strike because he attempted the bunt. And so even though he got hit, he attempted the bunt, so that's a strike. And we're gonna have the umpires are down there discussing this, and Danny Tachi's down on the ground, and it is a strike. And the head coach for Portland is trying to say he tried to get out of the way, but it looked like it was a legitimate attempt at a bunt. And this is one of those times when, you know, you lose both ways. You don't get the bunt down, and then you get hit. And Tachi's up off the ground. We'll see if he stays in. Right off his left foot. You could hear it all the way up here. And he's running, so looks good. Head coach for Portland now talking to the first base umpire, and he's first base umpire is agreeing with the home plate umpire that he attempted the bunt, so it's a strike. 0-2. And he attempts the bunt and strikes out. Now batting number 22, Sam Nope.
Catcher number 22, Sam Nope.
Just a tough time trying to lay that bunt down. And another attempted bunt. And this time the pitch is going to pick it up, and there is no throw. So Sam Nope gets on first. So let's see what happens here. 2 down, bottom of the 6th. And now we're back to the top of the order. Number 9, Donnie Tachi, who's hit the ball a couple of laser shots. Both, he had a blazing double, and then he was robbed by the shortstop. So we'll see what happens here. Not a big lead over there at all. At this point, you cannot get picked off first base with 2 outs here in a scoreless ball game. We'll see if Tachi can laser it someplace. And the ball gets away. So Nope. Wow. Here we are in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs, and the pitcher throws one in the dirt to the backstop, and Nope goes down to second base. And they're going to intentionally walk Tachi, which I kind of don't blame him, because if he gets hold of that next ball, you never know where it's going to go, and that could score the run. So now it's up to Stasium, number 5, Ben Stasium. And he swings through that one, 0-1. And we're going to have a visit to the mound. And we'll be back. Mound visit is over. We have an 0-1 count here on Stasium. And it's just foul by inches. That ball was heading down the right field line. 0-2 count now. And the pitcher steps off again. It's a big pitch here. And he swings through and strikes him out. So after 6 complete innings, it's Cheverus 0, Portland 0. Top of the 7th inning, leading off of Cheverus, number 9, Nathaniel LaPointe. And that's low and outside. And that ball's thrown out to the second baseman. 1-0. Well, there has really not a lot of stuff for the infielders to do this ball game. So, and that one's fouled off to the left. 1-1. And that's called a strike. 1-2. Ground ball, picked up by the shortstop, throws over, and he gets him. Plenty of time. 1 down. Now batting, number 23, John Welch.
Number 23, John Welch.
And that's fouled back up this way. 0-1. And it's a ground ball. And no one's covering first, and he dives. What a play. Tachi didn't get over there. And the first baseman looked up expecting to toss the ball over to somebody, and he gets over to first base and dives and gets the out.
The designated hitter, number 1, Sam Clark.
Now batting number 1, Sam Clark. Heads up play by the first baseman for Portland. And that's called a strike. 0-1. That was Griffin Buckley, heads up. And that's fouled straight back, 0-2. Ground ball to the second baseman, scoops it up and throws him out. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 7th. So we're heading to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's Cheverus 0, Portland 0.
3 up and 3 down.
All right, bottom of the 7th here. Leading off for Portland, number 27, Ben Sawyer. And it's a called strike, 0-1. So we'll have to see what happens here. And it's a ground ball up over the pitcher's head. Nice scoop by the shortstop. And he gets him. That was a great play because he's got to keep his eye out on where the runner is and scoop the ball at the same time. Now batting, number 10, Griffin Buckley. And that's a line shot. Let's see where it goes. And it's all the way out to the wall. Buckley rounds first, and he's got a stand-up double. So with one out, Portland now with a runner and a game-winning run on second base. Now batting, number 2, Billy Barnard.
Number 2, Billy Barnard.
So, Griffin Buckley makes a great play in the top of the 7th, and now he gets a double here in the bottom of the 7th. And it's a line shot, and it drops. Let's see what happens here. Here he comes, Buckley around, and he scores standing up. And there's your ball game. After all of that, and they're mobbing. And mobbing Barnard down there. The whole team, look at him. Wow. Both pitches put on a clinic here, but in the bottom of the 7th, Portland gets a double and then a game-winning single. That was amazing. What a way to end the ball game. And I do believe that Tachi pitched a no-hitter.
Cheverus, no runs, no hits, no errors.
And we'll get the handshake.
Portland pitcher Donnie Tachi on the first no-run, no-hit game that I've seen in this stadium.
And yes, so the announcer.
Congratulations as well to Cheverus pitcher Jack Mullen.
And it was a no-hitter. So we got to see a no-hitter and a game-winning single in the bottom of the 7th. So there's your ball game. Portland wins this one 1-0 over Cheverus. Thank you very much for watching.